Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. If you are new to this channel, thank you for clicking on that thumbnail, showing your girl some love. We have an amazing fragrance haul today. A couple of these fragrances, well maybe one or two are similar to other fragrances, and I debated purchasing them because they were so similar, but then as I wore them, the dry down was a bit different. So I went on ahead and decided to purchase them. Some I sampled, some I blind bought, and we're gonna discuss those today, y'all. So please follow me on Instagram. It's Marshmello. You know, we just have a lot of fun over there, reels, you know, travel content, all of that. And, you know, we just have a lot of fun. So if you don't have an Instagram page, like I said, go create a page, and you don't even have to post your picture or anything, you know, on the page. You know, you can just be a ghost follower, okay? I know that sounds funny, but you know, that's what they call them today, ghost followers. Just so you can see what's going on over on Instagram. I mean, but if you don't like social media, you know, more power to you. You know, I have a child that does not like social media. And, you know, sometimes I can agree it can be, you know, people are a bit nosy, and, you know, they want to get into your personal life. But I don't mind sharing, y'all, you know, within reason, okay? So I have a couple of people that I want to highlight today, like some Black perfumers. You know, I'm here to support the movement and the cause, and I absolutely love one of these houses, and the other house I am getting to know. And I'm just really excited about both of them, and just excited about the things that I have to talk to y'all about today. So without further ado, we're going to get into the very first fragrance. Kia, she sent me at Yummy411, she sent me a sample of this fragrance. And initially, because I've been sniffing and smelling it for the past month, I'll spray it here and there. So and the sample lasts a long time because I think it was about 2 mLs. So on maybe about 4 or 5 occasions, I sprayed it and I would smell it, sit there by the pool, just sniff. And I was like, it smells good. I really get the raspberry, the peach. It's creamy. It reminds me of like a really creamy, like a raspberry fruity lifesaver, you know, those cream savers. And, but I was like, but do I really need it? And then I purchased Haley. And then I said, you know, this kind of smells like V Canto, which she sent me. I think it's pronounced Stricnina. Yeah, it smells like Haley a bit to me, but there's a slight difference, you know. So I'll go ahead and read you the notes. So, you know, it comes in a stunning box that opens up from the front. But this is the fragrance, and this is, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Stricnina. And beautiful bottle, y'all. I've always adored these bottles, and this is Paolo Terenzi. You already know I love Tiziana Terenzi and all of her fragrances. Go watch my collection review on Tiziana Terenzi's, and I'll be adding these two to the collection as well. Just call it the Terenzi fragrance review, or the Terenzi collection, y'all. So anyway, in Stricnina, you have raspberry, peach, passion fruit, amber, cinnamon, vanilla, woody notes. It's musky, and you have some fruity notes as well, and some sweet notes. So these are some of the same notes that are in Haley. These are some of the same notes that are in some of the other fragrances as well that Tiziana Terenzi has. But this one to me smells closer to Haley. But of course, Haley, it's completely beast mode. Haley, you get a lot of the passion fruit. You get the cinnamon and the dry down in Haley. This has cinnamon in here as well, but you don't really get that cinnamon note in here. So in here, and I purchased it because in the dry down, it smells different. So in here, I really got that raspberry, that peach. I got the vanilla, the sandalwood. I got some woodiness and muskiness in the dry down. But you really get that raspberry, that creamy, musky, sweet raspberry in the dry down. And this is probably, aside from maybe Mon Paris, this is probably my most prominent raspberry note fragrance that I do have. And I love the note of raspberry. I love raspberries in general, but I love the note of raspberry in fragrances, and I absolutely love it. So this is V Canto by Paolo Terenzi, Stricnina. So the next one we're going to talk about is also by the house of V Canto as well. And, you know, I've been looking at this fragrance for over a year now. Sebastian, he speaks highly of this fragrance. The perfume guy, if you all don't know. And then I heard my girl Nisha talk about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and pull the trigger because I heard this was a really beautiful gourmand. You know, it's really milky, chocolatey, creamy, you know, on top of some really notes that I absolutely love. And I love this fragrance, and I love Stricnina also. So I'm so glad I got my nose on these fragrances. I ordered these two from Fragrance X, y'all. I think this one was like $90, and then Stricnina was $120 maybe, but it was $89, so it was a pretty good deal on Fragrance X. Okay, so I ordered these on Fragrance X, and hopefully they still have them if you're interested. So Mirabile, like I said, when I heard Nisha talk about it, you know, after Sebastian's like boom, 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 over and over and over again, because Sebastian loves this fragrance. After hearing Nisha talk about it, saying how much she loved it, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get it. It's been on my mind and I keep thinking about it. So boom, I ordered it. So in here you have your malts, you have Opoponax, you have milk, you have some boozy rum, you have some vanilla, lavender, rose, tonka, cloves, white musk, patchouli, you have Buchu, I think it's pronounced Buchu, which gives it Buchu is what I absolutely love in this fragrance. It gives it that cooling, camphorous, like minty-like scent that I absolutely love. So to me, this smells like, I don't get it really any floral notes. I don't get the rose. I do get the lavender. I get the milk. I get a chocolatey scent, and the patchouli, the cloves slightly, but you do get that musk. But to me, this smells like a mint chocolate, you know, and I get where that, I had to research it, but I completely get the Buchu, the minty note, the cooling. It's just, it's very addicting because of the cooling scent in here and the minty note. If you don't know, now you know. My favorite type of candy, my favorite type of ice cream is mint chocolate chip. I love Andes. I remember I ordered some candy from England, and the candy that my friend had bought back from work, and it was like a dark mint chocolate. And she bought it from England, but she brought it back to work and we all shared it. And I was like, you know what? I got to get this. Y'all, guess what I did? I ordered the box, which was like, I think 20 euros. But then the shipping cost me like the same amount as the candy, which was ridiculous. But I ordered it anyway, and it was the best mint chocolate. I really wish I would have taken a picture of it or could remember it. But I actually ordered it all the way from England. That's how crazy I am about chocolate, y'all, and mint chocolate to be exact. So yeah, this fragrance I absolutely love. I don't get that malt note in there. There's a malt note that's in Dama Bianca. Yeah, that I get. You get the kumquat, the malt inside. I don't get the malt note inside of here, but I do get like boozy, a slight booziness, the rum note with like a mint chocolate, fresh, you know, a scent. It's amazing, y'all. So absolutely love this. Definitely a gourmand. All right, get your nose on it. If you don't like that, if you don't like minty or fresh or cooling scents, and it doesn't smell like Bengay or eucalyptus or anything like that, it's really, really blended very well, then you might not like that fragrance, but I absolutely love it. Great for maybe like bedtime, running errands, or maybe the gym, you know, if you want to just that aromatic, you know, then it's really good, y'all. So get your nose on it or get a sample. So the next one we have, y'all, actually purchased this fragrance and I didn't like it, you know, in the beginning, but then I keep hearing about it. And then I was like, I love Bourbon Vanilla. So I was like, well, maybe it was just me at the time. So I smelled it again. I still really didn't care too much for it. But then I've been buying a lot of fragrances with Bourbon Vanilla inside. So I think my nose is adjusting to that Bourbon Vanilla scent. And when I went and sprayed it for maybe like the 4th time, I actually liked it, y'all. Well, I more than liked it. I loved it. And then maybe I didn't purchase it because initially I thought it was a little basic. It kind of reminded me of Bon Bon in the way, Victor Roth Bon Bon. I already had Flower Bomb, which I absolutely love. That's a lifer for me. So I was like, why do I need another basic scent? So anyway, it's a little better than basic now, but it's still more on the softer side. And most of my fragrances are beast mode. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I will get something that kind of, you know, is a little more relaxing, more of like an everyday scent or a signature scent, or, you know, something that I can wear wherever and it's not offensive. So I decided to get Valentino. I decided to repurchase, you know, Valentino, Donna, born in Roma, y'all. I like it. Okay, I really, really like it. So in here, you have your Black Currant. I love the note of Black Currant. Atara by Michael Malal London has an amazing Black Currant fragrance. Y'all, get your nose on Atara. It's amazing for fall. That Black Currant is a beast in there, and it's delicious. It's almost like a super fruity gourmand, y'all. And that's Atara, Michael Malal London, okay? So anyway, back to Valentino, Donna, born in Roma. So there's Black Currant, pink pepper, there's bergamot, there's Jasmine tea. I love a good tea fragrance. There's Bourbon Vanilla, Cashmeran, and there's some woody notes. So I sprayed it on my hand earlier. You know, so you definitely get that pink pepper, which is my top, and one of my top favorite, is my top favorite 3 notes. One of my top favorite notes, okay? I couldn't get that out. It's pink pepper. Everybody knows I love saffron, I love ginger, and I love pink pepper. Anything with those in them, you know, any fragrances with that inside, you know, I'm pretty sure to love it. So you do get the, you know, you do get the Bourbon Vanilla off top all the way through. You get the bergamot. You get a really light jasmine tea. This is not a very heavy tea, but it's beautiful. Go watch my video. True Sardi, Donna has a lot. They use jasmine tea a lot in their fragrances, and I love it. Also, Flower Bomb. It reminds me, it's similar to that vibe to me. Flower Bomb has tea in it as well, but my JLo still has tea in it as well. Absolutely love a good tea fragrance. So this is a beautiful bourbon vanilla jasmine tea scent, and you get the brightness of the bergamot in the opening, but then it dries down to a really smooth, very well blended, just a really sophisticated, sexy type scent. And ladies, men, who doesn't want a good sexy scent? I do. This is an amazing all year long scent, y'all. Get your nose on it. I'm sure everybody already has it. Valentino. This is Donna, born in Roma. So the next one is a Black Perfumer, and I absolutely love this fragrance house. Actually, I did a review. I'm going to do like a collection, a house review, because I have some samples of Sentence 360. And then you already know I have Absolute, which is my favorite. I have La Carretera, which is stunning, y'all. The performance on these fragrances are amazing. The longevity, like everything, the scent, they're just gorgeous. And you know, I'm all about supporting my people. You know, these are smaller houses, you know, and I absolutely love this. And this is Mystery Modern Mark, and his name is Dan Mark. And this is Recent Man, y'all. I have full bottles of Absolute and La Carretera. Go watch my review. Like I said, it's amazing. So it comes with this. It comes with, show y'all this this beautiful pamphlet that it comes with. It gives you a little bit of information, you know, on the perfumer. This is Denmark. You know, these are some models in here. Then it also gives you the 4 fragrances that he has. And go follow him on Instagram as well. And then hopefully we'll see something new soon. I know he was traveling, and you know, I'm excited about what's to come. So anyway, yeah, this gives you all the notes of the fragrance. So in Recent Man, now this one to me is more masculine out of the two that I have. La Carretera is really, there's really fresh. But to me, those are they're all year long scents, even though La Carretera is really like a fresh scent, execute. There's like some coconut, you know, very tropical, but you could still wear that fragrance all year long. The amber in there is really beautiful. There's a gray amber in one. There's some beautiful amber in the other one. They're stunning fragrances. So like I said, Mystery Modern Mark, I love this little charm on here. And we're going to talk about Recent Man. So in Recent Man, you have your Guaiac Wood, Cyprio. Cyprio makes a fragrance a little smoky, peppery, woody. But to me, this fragrance is definitely like a woody, fresh scent. It also makes it a little earthy as well, a little leafy, green earthy. You have your oud in here. You have your saffron that I absolutely love. You have some rose, raspberry, jasmine, sandalwood, amber, and musk. Now, in the dry down, this fragrance is, it becomes woody. In the opening, you get an amazing blast of rose, saffron. You get some oud. Y'all know I'm not an oud girl. The strongest oud that I have is I have a Mimo Paris fragrance that has oud in it, and it has raspberry in it as well, but I like this one better. It's a little oudy for me, and I do have to layer it with some vanilla because it's not too sweet. My Mimo Paris fragrance. And then I have Oud for Greatness. That's probably the strongest oud that I could pretty much take. You know, all of my other fragrances with oud in them are beautiful and very well blended to the point where it's like non-offensive to me, y'all. So, you know, I love feminine fragrances, and if it has a little bit of oud in it, I love it. So this one, the oud is really smooth and silky, and you know, I absolutely love it. You get that saffron, a slight leathery note in here as well, but I love the rose and the raspberry in the opening. Now the raspberry dries down about maybe 30 minutes to an hour into the fragrance, so it's a little less fruity, and then you get more of the saffron, you get some woodiness, you get the jasmine, you get the oud is carried all the way through, and it's just a really beautifully blended fragrance. Now you do get that Cyprio oil, or another word for Cyprio oil is Nagarmotha. Yeah, Nagarmotha. And that's where that earthiness and woodiness comes in, and a little bit of the spiciness comes in as well. So I did spray that. I absolutely love the dry down of this fragrance, y'all. The opening is like pow in your face, and the dry down is just delicious, you know? But it's beautiful. So anyway, get your nose on, this is Recent Man. This does lean a little masculine, ladies. I'm not a super huge masculine fragrance type girl. So I really like this. So that kind of tells you where it leans a little bit. You know, some other masculine fragrances I do like is Ojan, and I do love Herod, but it adds a little bit of that sweetness to the masculinity, which makes it, you know, a really good scent. So to me, this is definitely unisex. Let's call this unisex. But if you are concerned about the hardness of the fragrance, or the masculinity versus femininity of the fragrance, I would say the meter will tip a little slightly towards the masculine area, y'all. But you know, absolutely love this scent, y'all. This is Recent Man by Mystery Modern Mark, Denmark. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is one that I was a bit scared to buy initially. But you know, I'm looking for coffee scents, and you know, Sebastian again, he loves Black Phantom. Eva loves Black Phantom, and that's all I remember. About a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I watched her channel. That's all she talked about. She raved and ranted about Black Phantom. She absolutely loved it. But the notes in here, everybody was saying it was heavy, you know, it was very abrasive. But to me, y'all, like, it was amazing. So I ended up purchasing the refillable bottle because it was a better price. It's still 50 mLs. So $160 versus $260. I purchased this bottle of Black Phantom, and I absolutely love the scent. It's chocolatey, it's boozy, it's creamy, it's spicy, you know. You know, it's very sweet. I love it, you know. At first I was like, maybe I should have purchased the bottle. But then I was like, I saved $100. And then I put it in this really cute decant that I could carry around, and then it makes for more room on my shelf. You know, I bought specific colors, you know, so that I can remember which one Black Phantom is versus Intoxicated, because Intoxicated's coming up soon, y'all, too, and another haul. So this is a beautiful fragrance, y'all, and I'm absolutely loving it. So in Black Phantom by Killian, you have your chocolate, rum, caramel, coffee, you have your sugar cane, you have some almond, sandalwood, and heliotrope. So like I said, what I pretty much get out of here is boozy, creamy chocolate. It's really sweet, and it's not heavy at all. I actually wish it was a little heavier, but then I got the House of Kerosene for that, because they got some heavy, really heavy, chocolatey, boozy, very strong scents, y'all. They're amazing. So anyway, absolutely love Black Phantom. Love it, y'all. So next we have another fragrance that I blind bought based on your reviews. And it took me a while to purchase this because I don't like metallic notes in any fragrances. I just don't, you know. I tried, well, we don't even talk about the other fragrances. But anyway, this is by the House of Gallagher. You guys love this stuff, you know. And this is Rosé All Day. So I ended up purchasing Rosé All Day, blind bought it. Like I said, initially when I sprayed it, I was like, Rosé All Day is not for me, okay? But then as it started to dry down, you know, I was like, it smells better. It's starting to smell pretty good, you know. And then 12 hours later, y'all, I smelled this stuff 12, 14 hours later. It is beast mode. I sprayed this way too much. I sprayed it 6 times and I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed, and I really wanted to, I actually put on a jacket over the shirt that I sprayed it on because I was trying to cover it up and it was still coming through the jacket. So anyway, let me lower my voice. So anyway, y'all, maybe 4 sprays max of this and be done, okay? So in Rosé All Day, you have your dried apple crisp, you have your honey, plum, brown sugar, rose, patchouli. You have some metallic notes, vanilla, labdanum, tonka bean, white musk, and sandalwood. Now this runs about $155. I think that's pretty fair. But then they have another one that I think is about $300 called Wicked Good. And for me, it is not worth it because it smells like chocolate. I love chocolate scents. I love Guerlain's Coquin. I love Chocolate Greedy. There's another fragrance that I have. I got a ton of chocolate fragrances, y'all. And this, to me, it's not worth the price, okay? Maybe if it was $155 like Rosé All Day, then I would say yes. But if it's over that, it's not worth it because it just smells like pure milk chocolate, like a gourmand. And yeah, you can find other things that are cheaper. So anyway, this fragrance, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it. Let me spray it here. So let me, it was, yeah, I was thoroughly embarrassed. I was trying to stay away from people. I was trying to isolate myself because I had sprayed, like I said, 6 sprays is too much. So you definitely get a boozy, rosy, you get the rose in the opening more. It does dry down after about an hour, but you definitely get that apple crisp, the honey. It's safe that it's animalic, but I don't get any animalic notes from this fragrance at all, you know? But I do get the metallic note, y'all. A little bit, just a little bit. But I got the note after about, once I sprayed it on my skin and I was running around sweating and, you know, all that, that's when I got the metallic note. When I spray it and I'm not so warm, I really don't get that note. But as my body started to warm up and sweat, that metallic note started to come out slightly, but it was tolerable, y'all. You know, so I'm not going to say I love it just yet, but I really, really like Rosé All Day. I'm going to wear it a little bit more. I've worn it twice so far. But you do get that, you know, the tonka bean, the brown sugar, the rum, the honey, you know, and the apple. It's like it doesn't smell warm to me at all, you know. You know, it smells like, it has like a cooling effect too, and maybe that's the metallic note inside. but you do get like, it doesn't smell like apple pie because it's not sweet enough because of that floral note on top of it. But I do get, you know, like I think it showed dried apple slices because it's more of a tart. There's a tartness to this fragrance to me, you know, but I do really like it, y'all. So yeah, I'm going to be keeping it. Okay. At first I was like, I'm going to have to resell this, but yeah, I'm going to be keeping it, y'all. Definitely amazing for, I think it's good all year long, you know, because I can see myself wearing that in the summer in small doses as well as the fall or winter. So the next one we have, oh, y'all, I'm in love. So, you already know I love Rouge Malachite head over heels, like stunning. Absolutely love, love, love that fragrance. It's just like, it's a lifer for me, even though it's discontinued. If you can't find Rouge Malachite, I already told you, go to the House of Juliana Parfums. Get Bad Bitch. Bad Bitch is like 90, 95%, 99%. It's not red car, it's Bad Bitch, okay? It's 99, 95, 99% Rouge Malachite, okay? I absolutely love it. So because I couldn't get a backup bottle of Rouge Malachite, I bought Bad Bitch by the House of Juliana Parfums. And I love it. I smelled Bad Bitch first, which led me to Rouge Malachite, which led me back to Bad Bitch because it was discontinued. But anyway, I have a full bottle of Rouge Malachite. I love Vert Malachite. It reminds me of a green vanilla milkshake. Rouge Malachite reminds me of a really creamy, peppery tuberose with a jazz. It's just outstanding, y'all. So I also have a Farida at Yellow Scent, and I'm working on this one too. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to buy a full bottle of Blue Lazuli. This reminds me, the 2 times that I did wear it, it reminded me, it was nostalgic, y'all. It reminds me of Donna Karan, and I think it was just Donna Karan. It wasn't Cashmere, because Cashmere I loved. It was a little powdery. That was my signature scent back in like the early 90s. But Donna Karan was also my signature scent that I wore, that came in that black and gold bottle with a little swirl. It was really small. In the dry down, this reminds me of Donna Karan. So that's why I said, you know what? Maybe I'll purchase it, because when I sprayed it, it took me back to the early 90s, y'all. Absolutely loved it. And that's Blue Lazuli. Well, I decided to purchase Blue Turquoise. I absolutely love all the bottles that I have. The green bottle, the red bottle, the blue bottle I wanted to get first, but I was like, maybe not yet. But the turquoise bottle is stunning, y'all. Stunning. I also love that other fragrance, Pivon Suzu, I think it is, but I'm looking for the pink one. And I think that's like the limited edition. It's a really beautiful peony scent. I got a sample of that. Love that as well. But yeah, this is Blue Turquoise. Yeah, I loved this. Upon first sniff, I loved it. I blind bought it. I've never smelled it before, but I know all of the other 3 fragrances I love, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and spray this. Let's spray this on this arm. So I'll read you the notes. Look at this, y'all. This is a 100 ml bottle. Stunning. They never have a discount on this fragrance. I don't know why. But every time you go to the Armani site, you know, no matter what discount they promote, it won't be on on the Privé line. So anyway, in Blue Turquoise, you have your salt. And that's kind of what scared me a bit. But, you know, I was like, you know what? It can't be too salty. Hopefully it's not like Paco Rabanne's Olympia, which I love, but it's jasmine heavy, you know, and I was hoping that this didn't smell like it, and it doesn't. So you have your salt, incense, black pepper, ylang ylang, your cypriol oil, which I just discussed, Indian jasmine, vanilla, moss, and sandalwood. Yeah, this is beautiful. It's very, it's sea salty. It's not too salty, but it's like a creamy vanilla. It's more salty in the opening. It's not like a sweaty skin salty, but you get the jasmine, the vanilla, some salty notes, and the creaminess of it. I think there's sandalwood inside. Yes. It's not too, it's a little mossy in the opening slightly, but then that dries down and you mainly get like a vanilla sandalwood sprinkled with some salt and some beautiful, beautiful clean jasmine, y'all. I love this fragrance. It's definitely unisex. I I can't say it leans feminine or it leans masculine, but there's some pepper in here that makes it lean slightly a little more masculine. But I absolutely love this. This smells like no other. And this is Blue Turquoise by Armani Privé, y'all. Love this fragrance, y'all. And I'm so glad I bought it. And look at the bottle. The bottle is stunning, okay? The box is stunning as well. These are boxes that like you just don't get rid of, y'all. So let's see, the next one we're gonna, oh, well, this is like the longest video ever. So the next we're gonna, let me put this up before I drop the bottle. The next one we're gonna go really fast. So anyway, yeah, I purchased this as well. You know what, I got a little bit of a gripe. I ordered some stuff from the House of Gallagher, and I ordered the entire sample set of Gallagher fragrances, and I think there were supposed to be about maybe 8 or 10. And then I ordered this, the baklava and the rose one. Why did they only send me 2? So I paid $60 and they only sent me 2 plus my big bottle, my fragrance. So I emailed them twice and they haven't responded yet. And yeah, I'm a little annoyed at that. So I don't know, has anybody else had any issues with ordering from Gallagher fragrances? Yeah, you should have responded within 2 days already. So anyway, I'm gonna have to make some phone calls because either they need to refund me my money and give these to me free as like samples, or hopefully my other entire sample pack is on the way, y'all. Anyway, back to fragrances. So the next I ordered, because I ordered my daughter the original Kenzo World EDP, which she wears to death. Like that's her signature scent. And she loves it. So I was like, you know what? I love these eyes, you know, and some people call them the evil eyes. Some people call them protective eyes. You know, they're very cultural. I don't know why they chose these eyes for representation, but I absolutely love the bottles. So this one is the Kenzo World EDP Intense. Y'all, when I sprayed this fragrance, I absolutely loved it. Love it first sniff. You know, yes, it looks a little young, but to me, I love the design of the fragrance of the bottle. You get your plum, peony, jasmine, and vanilla. So when I spray this, I completely get plum. I've been loving plum fragrances, you know, recently, because you guys know that I just recently purchased Plum and Cognac. I absolutely, ooh, y'all, that fragrance, delicious. Go watch my review on Plum and Cognac. I actually feel like I taste the plum when I just sprayed it. So this fragrance right here, you get every single note. You get your plum, you get your peony, which adds a little bit of freshness, you know, and floralness. You get your jasmine that's really clean and beautiful, and vanilla. Absolutely love, love, love this fragrance. You know, this is the perfumer is Mason Francis Kirkjohn. He also was the perfumer in this one right here. I also purchased this one. My daughter is obsessed with this. I think she's almost finished her bottle, so she might come over here and try to take this one from me. But I love this one. This one is definitely more fresh and more floral than this one right here. So this is the EDP Intense, and this is the regular Kenzo World EDP. So Kenzo World EDP, you have your red fruits, you have ambroxan, you have peony as well. You have some floral notes, and you have your Egyptian jasmine. So this one dries down to a really powdery floral jasmine. Absolutely love it, but it's still fresh at the same time. And you do get some red berries or some red fruits inside in the opening. But yeah. Yep. Absolutely love this fragrance as well. You know, these retail for about $40 to $60. Very affordable. And they're both definitely great. This one, I would say all year long, but definitely will shine more in the, all year long, y'all. This one will definitely shine more in the fall because of the deep, juicy, resinous plum note inside. Will definitely shine more in the fall and the winter. Stunning. I love this one, the Intense, more than I love this one here. This one, you know, this may appeal to the masses. This one, the plum note is very unique inside. Love it. Last but not least, okay, I ordered another Black perfumer. His name is Niles. I want to highlight, and he's at City Rhythm. I ordered Miami, and then I ordered Manhattan, and I ordered some travel fragrances, and this is how they come. You know, this is the 10 ml travel size. You know, nice heavy bottles, you know, not breakable or anything, of course, if you dropped it. But let's start out with, and then it comes with these beautiful, follow him on Instagram. It's called City Rhythm. And then it has these beautiful cards that'll let you know about the fragrance and the notes, y'all. And I thought that was really cute. And it comes in this really cute satchel, okay? City Rhythm, Manhattan. Oh, and Miami comes in a black satchel, but I put both of them in the same one. So we're going to talk about we'll talk about the one that I like the most. So I really like Miami the most, okay? So in Miami, you have your coconut, bergamots, you have some floral notes, you have ylang ylang, you have jasmine, you have osmanthus, which makes it very, very fresh. You have rum, ambergris, and cedar. Absolutely love this fragrance. This is definitely an amazing one for the spring, summer. When I did spray this, it was very projecting. And then I thought it disappeared. And then, y'all, this fragrance lasts 10 hours, 10 to 12 hours. And then, and it's better on the skin. And then as my skin started to warm up, heat up, running around, boom, 12 hours later, it was still there. Well, let's say 10 hours because I sprayed it after I got there because we were testing it, this fragrance out at work. Y'all, this is so good. So Miami gives you more of a tropical-esque type, you know, vibe. Fruity floral, you do get that coconut, the like peachy apricot-y osmanthus, and the ylang ylang. That adds a really beautiful tropical vibe to this fragrance. And the ambergris doesn't add, the ambergris I think adds to it. It gives it a little bit of the saltiness, you know, but it's amazing, y'all. I love this fragrance, and this is Miami. But you definitely get the coconut, the freshness from the lime, like all of that, okay? It's good. So next, this is Manhattan. Now, most of the women that I sprayed this on, and it was about 3 or 4, when I sprayed it, they loved Miami more. The men loved Manhattan more. So, you know, Manhattan is slightly more masculine, but it's still unisex. It doesn't lean masculine. It falls right there in the middle. So let me smell this again, y'all. So they're both sweet fragrances, you know. It's good. So in Manhattan, you have your bergamot in the top. You have some cinnamon violet leaf. You have your tea, incense, labdanum. You have tobacco leaf, vanilla, vetiver, and cedar. When I initially sprayed this, I definitely got tobacco leaf or tobacco. Very light though, y'all. But you really, really get some beautiful, this is like a beautiful, like a woody, it's woody in the dry down, slightly spicy. You know, it's a really, really nice fragrance, but this one to me, it leans slightly more masculine, but I absolutely, you know, I love it, you know, but like I said, I think women, if you like really feminine leaning scents, you love Miami. If you love more of that woody, not boozy, woody tea, you know, but very light, you know, not too smoky. And the tobacco scents, then you would definitely love Manhattan. They were both, this one to me, you can wear all year long. But yeah, love it. It's not vetiver. There's vetiver in here. You definitely get the cedar, but it's really light. There's vetiver in here, but it's not vetiver heavy. But you definitely get the bergamot, the tea, and a slight woody tobacco scent, y'all. So this is Miami. So anyway, Niles, this is really good. These are 2 really good fragrances. Can't wait to try the rest of your line. I know you have 2 other ones that I definitely want to try. And, you know, I'm here for all the goodness, y'all. So anyway, that is a long video, y'all. Thank you very much. Go on to the World Spread Amazing Sillage. Do good, be good, all of that. And get your nose on some of these fragrances. And y'all, support Black businesses, y'all. Okay, I'm here to tell you, ladies, like I said, my favorite is still Execute and La Carretera. Recent Men is amazing as well, but those 2 are my favorite. And get your nose on City Rhythm, and follow them on Instagram as well, y'all. I'll link them down below in the description box. All right, bye bye. Love you all.